All right, bang, bang. Today is Wednesday. It's December 15th. Welcome to the Dog Walk, presented by Barstool Sports. We're doing another behind-the-scenes type deal. Last one of the year, probably. So myself, obviously, Danny's on the couch today. Tom is still behind the curtain. And then also we got a third person joining us. We got Mike the Machine Gun Greer. Machine Gun, welcome to the show. Tell the people what you do around here.
Thanks for having me, Eddie. I am a data analyst at Barstool Sports, normally working out in New York, but I'm here to visit you guys.
Sounds good. You came in for
a concert.
The Fray?
Tonight. No, not the Fray.
Okay.
The Glorious Sons.
The Glorious Sons. What do you know about them, Tom?
Big time Canadian band.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know two of their songs really well, and I love them, and the rest, I'm just excited for a rock show.
Where are they playing?
Metro
Hall or something like that.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good venue, right? To my knowledge.
Never been, but I heard good things.
Look, that's Metallica played there like a couple months ago.
Oh,
and
no
did
way.
like a $10 ticket show.
Oh.
It was very exclusive and
Hell
really
yeah.
cheap.
That's sick.
So yeah, Machine Gun, you would have liked that.
I
one.
would have a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So you do data. You're in town. Welcome to town. A couple times you've been here now.
Yeah, I think this is third, maybe even fourth.
For third or fourth. And yeah, so really we just kind of shoot the shit and talk about whatever. Usually we kick it off by Tom's new dilemma. We've done this twice, and there's been a new dilemma, I think, twice. So, Tom, do we have a new dilemma today?
Trying to think. No, I mean, everything's good. I just moved in to my new apartment like 2 weeks ago.
How about that, Dan?
You got all your clothes and everything?
I did, yeah. My balcony door broke, but that's...
You successfully moved the couch out of here. We were worried about that last episode, so congrats on the new couch.
Yeah, that's right. What did you end up doing with that other couch?
I just left it at my I left it at my old apartment, and they actually just got back to me that I owed them $100 because I did that. But I mean, worth it, I guess.
Yeah, just to leave it.
Yeah, that was the punishment, was pay $100 to.
Yeah, it's like that Louis C.K. bit where he just leaves the rented car anywhere. He's like, yeah, I'll pay whatever. I just left it in front of the airport. I would do that too. Just leave my couch in the old place, not to have to disassemble it and take it down the stairs. Totally worth $100.
That thought never even processed to me that you can't do that.
For a rent-a-car, you mean? There's got to be something more to that joke. I'm sure you get a much bigger fine. But if you're like a celebrity like him and you have that money, that's definitely something I would start doing if I was rich. Just leaving a rent-a-car anywhere.
Yeah. I guess, right?
Yeah, usually it's pretty convenient. Like they're right by the airport anyways.
Unless if you dropped it off at like a different rent-a-car and then took an Uber from that rent-a-car. Right?
Why would you take an Uber if you're doing that, though? If you're just leaving it
Maybe
wherever.
if you don't want to go through the line and then you got the shuttle bus. I mean, who wants to get on those shuttle buses?
Yeah,
right?
I did one of those for the first time a couple weeks ago. I was not a fan.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is. Yeah, it's like, where were you coming from?
Where was I? I was in Detroit. I was going to Windsor for a wedding, so I flew into Detroit. Then I had to rent a car, go over the border, go through all that shit, which is no fun right now.
Isn't it like crazy?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad at that point, but I think Canada might ratchet things up pretty soon again.
Yeah, shit. I haven't really been following, but it sounds like it's been getting worse, picking back up.
Where?
Is that true? Like pretty much everywhere, right?
Yeah, I got to figure that out because I'm supposed to go home next week, and I don't really know what all I have to do at this point.
Yeah.
Mike is from Canada, for those who don't know.
Yeah, Mike is from Canada. Which I have a Canada question.
What's that?
What you say?
He's got to figure it out.
Yeah, he's got to figure it out.
That's racist against Canadians.
That's true. Actually, I had a question about Canada and Windsor. Before we do, though, Tom, you just moved. That means you got to stock up your place with dude wipes.
I do. I did. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Especially if you're getting a new place, you're getting a new toilet. There's no reason for you not to install the Dude Wiper 1000.
Yeah. You know who's a huge fan of the bidets is
The Machine Gun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Huge bidet guy.
Dude, they're such a game changer. It's unbelievable.
Massive.
I had one the first time I stayed at Caesars, and they had one in the bathroom, and it like changed. And I was like, I got to get this. And then Dude Wipes has one that's like so easy to use and set up. So
Do you have to manually spread?
What do you mean?
Do you have to manually spread your cheeks for the water to get up, or does it just?
I mean, your cheeks are spread anyways.
Okay, I don't know. It's not always. You don't know what kind of ass everyone
Well,
has.
there are no bad questions. Okay, just I can promise you this: your butt will be cleaner when you use dude wipes, whether it be the bidet or the actual wipes. Stop using that shitty, scratchy toilet paper. Switch to dude wipes. Go to dudewipes.com. Use BC15 as the code for 15% off your entire order. Or you could find them on Amazon, Target, Walmart, nationwide. Go do it. Dude Wipes is legitimately the best. One of my favorite products that we advertise a lot here at Barstool. So go support Dude Wipes. Windsor. What do people in Canada think about Windsor?
Kind of a greasy town for sure.
Really?
Yeah. It's got the casino, kind of known for like couple strip clubs. When you go to Windsor, you go to the casino, you go to the strip clubs. Mm-hmm. I think it got that rep too, probably because a bunch of Americans come over just to do that when they're 19 as opposed to having to wait to 21.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of got that rep.
That's a big thing. Did you ever do that?
Can't say I have.
Did you do the Windsor thing?
Windsor, no, but no.
I had some friends that did that.
But isn't there? I mean, there's other places in the U.S. where you can go to a strip club when you're 19. You don't have to go all the way to Canada, right?
But you could gamble.
Oh, okay.
Right? I think. No?
I think it's 19.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like the big thing.
It's either 18 or 19, but it's definitely not 21.
You could drink, right?
Yeah, 19 is
drink.
drinking age.
Yeah.
Can't you in Wisconsin too if you got like a parent?
No,
with you or something?
I think that's bullshit.
Really?
Yeah. That I right, or is that not bullshit?
It's always so
Maybe
funny.
they can't gamble.
Kids would claim they do that.
Yeah,
in grade
I don't
school.
know. I don't know about gambling. I was
drinking. Sorry.
First time I went to a casino was well after that.
Really?
So
sorry, you could. It's probably not that, but you could drink was the big thing.
yeah.
I don't think the Wisconsin thing's true.
You never had your dad go up with you to Wisconsin just so you can get hammered next to him at a bar.
Yeah, did you guys know that? That's some local culture stuff for you.
I did not
Canada
know
and New
that.
York.
What's the law?
Supposedly, like they would always tell us, and like
It's like if you're accompanied by a parent in Wisconsin, you're able to drink
at any age.
at like age 18.
Is it 18?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you're.
So
you're
me
able to
and my old man would trek up to Wisconsin. He'd let me get drunk for an afternoon and he'd come back. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who did that. If
Nah.
that was a real thing.
Nah.
I know they did change. They were like one of the last ones to be 18. So like that was a big thing, like parents crossing the border to drink, and like naturally, probably a lot of accidents and shit.
Right.
So they stopped that.
On the water slides, Wisconsin Dells water park capital.
The best.
Yeah.
The best. Well, you had something to bring to the table today, right?
Did I?
I thought you had something you wanted to say.
Well, you were going to antagonize me for one, being sick, and then two, not coming to work while I was sick. So I was ready to get that over with. Don't you agree? Eddie would have like called Fauci on me if I showed up with a runny nose.
Yeah, no, he would have.
He would have.
But I mean, you can't win because you're also a sick boy.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you sick, boy?
I don't
Just
think
to
so.
confirm.
But I don't think so. But I heard a lot of slander on Redline when I wasn't there to defend my name.
You
and
missed
honor.
quite the show.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
really. It was just hot dog debate version 8.0.
We were gonna bring up the graphic, the conspiracy of. Oh no, that's just not conspiracy, but like the
hot dog graphic.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up.
Why?
You're just making lists from.
No, I assembled a group of people and
Controversy.
they voted on the best hot dogs in Chicago. I put up a list. I said, hey, we might be missing some.
Who were the people?
I'm not going to give away my sources. You know
This
that.
guy's full of shit, Machine Gun.
Why do you call him Machine Gun?
Because he has a shirt that says Mike the Machine Gun Greer. Right?
I do, yeah.
It's
Okay.
It's a great shirt.
an incredible shirt.
It's I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, right?
What do you think? How do you view the situation? Is it worse to be sick and not go to work, or to be sick and go to work and just like duke it out?
I mean, you could fully do your job from home.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably-
right, but you still give me shit for not going in.
Well, I needed you. That's why I gave you shit.
Okay.
I had something to run by you. I actually don't care. So I needed you and you weren't there, so I just felt like it was my time to rub it in,
Okay, fair.
if you want to know the truth.
That's all I wanted. Truth. For once.
Yeah, but that's the truth. Greer, what did what are you laughing
I
at?
don't know. Because
Clearly
you're just
that's
ready
something.
to antagonize poor Greer. I'm ready
No.
for it.
No, I'm not. Earlier today, you were called by someone in this office the biggest liability we have. Your thoughts on that comment?
I disagree. I would have to have a following much bigger than I have in order to be a liability. And yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Can you please retell the Elon Musk story?
Yeah, you were banned from Twitter, right?
Yeah, I got banned from Twitter. When was that? Like in the summer, maybe early in the summer. Yeah,
It was last time you visited here, actually, because you were tweeting off my account.
Oh yeah,
ghost tweeting for you.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, so earlier in the summer, Elon Musk was fucking around with Bitcoin a little more than I liked, and he tweeted something about like Tesla's no longer accepting Bitcoin, and so that tanked the market. And then so the next day, I had the bright idea to change my profile picture to his picture, change the Twitter name to Elon Musk, change everything about my profile except for the handle, and I tweeted out like, "Oh, was just kidding. We're still accepting Bitcoin." And then Bitcoin Marty retweeted it, and so it started getting a little traction. And within I think it was within 15 minutes, I got an email saying I was permanently banned from Twitter. And then luckily, Gaz was actually nice enough to get me back on, even though I do nothing for Barstool. Like it's not like we were losing any money from me being permanently banned from Twitter, but that was nice of him. But I try to. Mikey Fowler always tries to get me to do it again, but
did Gaz say like don't do it again?
Not outright say that, but I'm not going to do that to him. I'm not going to be like, fuck, I pretended to be Elon again. Can you get me back on?
Yeah. No, I hear you. When did you stop being it? When you used to be able to do that all the time?
Yeah, I know. I don't know when that stopped.
Like Chaps, pretty much made his
that's right
early career off doing that to like Rappaport and Schefter.
Also, it was like Musk fucking took thousands of dollars out of my pocket and a bunch of other people. I think I should be allowed to try to make everyone else some money again. He should be banned, not me.
Yeah, right. They should ban the real Elon Musk for that. Not great.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Do you like people like that? You like Barry McCockiner? Those kind of.
Do you know who loves him?
Dave, obviously.
White Sox Dave thinks it's funny, and I don't even hate it. I think he has some funny bits for sure. If you don't know, he's a parody account that probably the most relentless parody account in the universe.
He's probably had over 200 different handles because he just gets banned every time. He'll tweet fake NFL reports, shit like that.
Yeah, some of the some of the NFL reports are funny. Like when they get someone he punched him in the face in the locker room.
The locker room stuff is pretty funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't love the Jordan bit because I'm, from here.
Well, and then he does the Johnny Sins pictures and shit like that.
Yeah.
And White Sox Dave just at his computer
White Sox Dave, it's his favorite thing in the world. And he loves to
and it's funny if White Sox Dave is finding it funny, that means it's funny.
That's true.
He knows funny.
It's universally
fact.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Greer?
I did not know that. No.
Yes. Tell him, Dan.
He's the king of comedy.
He is the beacon of humor, especially around here. And he'll quote tweet it, and naturally he does it on purpose, but everyone's like, oh, fucking got him. But then it's he's the one guy who it's oh man, you never know.
Yeah, right. He might have actually got.
You never know.
It's genius though, because if he ever does get got again, he'll just say I was going with the joke.
Exactly.
Dave.
Yeah. I mean, he replied all to an email today.
Yeah, I saw that. Keeks tweeted it out.
Yeah, they asked us they're like, hey, if you have any blogs that you're proud of this year, send them over.
Oh, that was reply all.
Yeah, and he replied all with 6 videos from Twitter links.
Dave is going to be 5 ways Carlos Rodon can improve his pitching.
That's the best. I think it was our first year in the job, and we did this blogger school. It's on YouTube. It's on a Stool Scenes, and it's very funny. You should check it out. And they were talking first they shit on Riggs and Greeny about headlines because if you don't know, we have 2 guys who are just they get shit on for their whatever their headlines are. They're just not clicky enough for Dave or whoever. And then they're there's a couple of these story choices are bad too. And one was this. They're White Sox minor league baseball coach gets $1,400 stolen from him. Just fucking.
Was that the one in New York?
Yes.
Yeah,
They did Dave Dirty. And I think it was like Mantis.
We did a Call Her Daddy vlog on that.
Yeah. Exactly, because they were there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex and Sophia were there.
I was there.
And Dave wrote, and then there was like Mantis wrote like the Colts hired a new O-line coach or something like. It was like crazy.
It is tough though. I mean, I can't speak, but I'm sure there's slow news days.
Oh
you
no!
know?
And to Dave's defense too, that was like.
But it's just like switch up the title.
Yeah. And today's it was our first month, so like everyone's just just making sure you got shit up there. So it wasn't really Dave's fault, but
Especially with the amount of bloggers too. It's not like back in the day when there was only like 5 or 6, so you could all get some good stories. Sometimes you got to dig in and get some O-line coach stories going just to hit your blog quota.
yeah, no, for sure. Sometimes you got
Imagine being like that minor league coach, be like, I made it to Barstool. Out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's like I remember it was like K Marker. He's like, I probably don't need to blog about a guy. It was a check stolen. You know what I mean? Whatever it was, like you lost a paycheck. It was very funny though. What is your actually? You got a pretty funny story, right? Or interesting story about how you got involved.
Yeah. Well, I guess a little unique. Yeah. Back in like 2016, I want to say, Kat Timpf, she tweeted out that she needed someone to just send her events every week that she could go do a video at. So I just sent her an email of like, I don't think you need a particularly deep resume for that. So I didn't bother with that shit. I just sent her a list of events she could make a video at. And then like 3 months later, I got an email from Gaz, who I saw his full name and I had no idea who the fuck Paul Kozinski is. But then I just started doing that for years, and then started doing data stuff afterwards. For
What would make Gaz reach out to you based off that? There's like no data. It's not data related at all.
Well, no,
right?
I was doing that for Kat, and then later I was like, this is what else I can do.
Oh, gotcha.
And then
Oh,
so he
all
was,
right. I was gonna be like, yeah. Like,
yeah, no.
We're looking for people. It's like, you know who's good?
explanation.
The guy who
No.
sends Kat Timpf events to go to.
Yeah.
That's who we're missing. That's who we're really missing around here. Well, and then you came here, and then you like, what's the deal with that? Like, you get like a working. How does that work?
What do you mean, sorry?
Like, you get, like how did like
Coming from
Za? Like, what do
Canada?
you and Za do?
Oh, mine, he does a different process. He gets a different
Oh, does
visa. Mine, because I have a certain like degree, I can get in here without, I think Za has to be in basically like a lottery type of system where like you just basically, they give out 50,000 of these visas a year. Whereas mine, it's like you have to prove you're qualified to get a TN visa, it's called.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's technically, it says like they can't find someone with my skill set in America, so I have to be imported.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nobody could possibly do Excel as well as I can.
No one could possibly give Kat Timpf
Yeah.
event recommendation.
all the bells and whistles of the events.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So you're saying Za could just get plucked up at any point?
His probably is a little different situation, because I'm thinking of like how it works with Canada and U.S. and Mexico. There's like a specific trade agreement surrounding that stuff. But
Well, didn't we just have someone in like sales or something that got like sent back?
she's like living there now, but she still works for us. So
Yeah,
I don't
like,
know the situation with that.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's supposed to be public.
We may have to cut that.
Well, sorry, I don't know. You named her, not me, Greer.
Yeah, true.
I didn't have to say her. So yeah, assuming we cut that. But that always fascinated me. You would think it'd be a lot easier. Well, it sounds pretty easy for you.
They give me shit at the border every now and then. They'll be like, because I'm under like a statistician, and they're like, what does Barstool Sports need a statistician for? And I'm always just thinking like, why don't you mind your own business? Like, I already qualified. Just let me go through the border.
They've asked you that at the border?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they do like every time. And I have to be like, I don't know. We got like a lot of data on podcasts and the websites and stuff.
Do you know Dave Portnoy?
I've never
that.
gotten that.
What's that wait like? Are we talking Walgreens or like Six Flags at the border?
Oh, I have the fast pass.
Oh, right. And that's still just right away?
Pretty much, yeah.
Interesting.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, it can be pretty nerve-wracking when a
So they can
surly
actually
border.
keep you there?
Yeah, and I think they can just straight up take my visa if they are pissed and kind
Jeez.
of don't like my answers.
They better hope that you don't find the Twitter account.
Yeah,
The machine gun will be in fucking Canada forever. If that's
Oh
the
boy,
case.
yeah.
there is sometimes I'll say something that I'm just like, that might get me on some sort of list.
And I mean, listen, for the people that don't know you, like you have a very satirical Twitter, I would say,
Yes.
right? Like you just
Yes.
fuck around,
Yes.
like any kind of trend. You just
Did you see the promotion he did for was it Cyber Monday?
no.
He's responsible for at least one sale of a $300
Yeah, Adirondack chair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said I would tweet out a draft if someone like sent me a receipt of an Adirondack chair, and some girl bought one. And so
Really?
yeah,
Was it ours?
yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
a Chicago one. Yeah,
It was like
Huge.
yeah, and then he sent to like our group chat like he was like fuck, like I didn't think this would work, and he sent like a bunch of his drafts, and he's like, which one should I do? And it was like there's maybe like 2 usable ones that that could have been tweeted.
There was a few in there that I was just like, I'm absolutely not doing that, even if you guys vote on it.
We used to have a segment called Draft Tweets.
Yeah,
Remember
we did.
that? Explain that.
It was just a segment where we announced our draft tweets.
Yeah.
No, it was just like ideas that like, I don't know, wishy-washy, aren't good enough to really be on a podcast, but we had no material for that day, so we'd say it anyways.
That's kind of like this.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, basically free
Yeah.
swim.
But you know what I mean, though? There are those things that's like not good enough for a tweet, but it's just good enough for that.
It's a rough draft, yeah.
Yes, it is. Before we continue, Danny, what is the best way to last longer in bed? Let them know how you're doing, champ.
It's definitely not reciting the Pledge of Allegiance or counting to 10. It's Roman swipes. Just swipe that thing on, get hard as a rock. Doesn't transfer your partner. They send it in a secret package to the mail, so your neighbors won't be giving you shit for having ED or whatever. So get Roman swipes, please. You can use code REDED, or is it Eddie?
You can't just give wrong codes.
Sorry, use code Eddie.
No, it's not it either.
Use code WALK.
GetRoman.com/walk.
Roman.com/walk. And that thing will be hard in no time, kids.
Well, we're talking about the swipes. So like Danny said, stop the old methods of thinking about baseball or, saying the Pledge of Allegiance in your head or counting backwards from 10. Use the swipes. They're clinically proven way to last longer in bed. They're effective, easy to use, and they're fast acting, but they don't require a prescription. Shipped to you in discreet, unmarked packaging. Each swipe packet is small enough to hide in your wallet whenever you need it. Very easy to use. Take the swipe out. Swipe it on, let it dry. You're good to go. That's it. Go to GetRoman.com/walk. You can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/walk. Go do it.
Are we in a tunnel? You completely echoed what I just said, dude.
Well, I had to reiterate.
That's a good one.
You were just stumbling along like a
You're
mutant.
saying thinking of baseball. I mean, like some people, Dave, think of that and they're rock hard. I feel like that's a bad example.
Probably. I mean, Dave is just consistently probably.
You just walk around hoping that thing bumps into something.
Probably. I would say. What you got any news stories for us today, Dan?
What do you think about guys getting their eyebrows done?
I think it's necessary for some people, right? Why, do you do that?
Oh yeah,
Oh, really?
if I let it go, I'll get a unibrow for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it done. I don't get it done, but you go to the CVS, get a little wax strip, and just
Oh, really? So you
rip
just do
it
the
off
middle,
every now-
though?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's not getting your eyebrows done, though, in my
Yeah,
eyes.
I was
If you're
It's
just
getting my
taking-
eyebrow done.
But if you're just taking care of some maintenance and you're doing
Yeah.
it yourself.
So
Right?
what is getting eyebrows done
like
mean?
wax tweezed, like they like
Threaded?
threaded. They
I could
kinda,
probably do that too.
Well, I was thinking about it. I've never done it before, but these things are trying to scale my forehead. Am I gonna get my man card revoked?
So every time I get my haircut at the same hairdresser, after the haircut, she always asks the same question. She goes, "Do you want me to trim your eyebrows?" And my response is always like, yeah, if you think so. And she
Yeah,
goes,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
And then she starts to trim it. And I'm sitting there like, was I walking around with like unkempt eyebrows this my entire life? Because she was like the first person to ever ask me that. So like now every time she like trims my eyebrows, but I never thought I needed an eyebrow trim.
Yeah,
so I guess I'm getting my eyebrows done.
Well, I've gotten that too. They'll put like a comb over your eyebrow and just shave a little. But
Yeah.
this is like, I mean, you're
No, I
getting
don't get
spa
it.
treatment. You're getting laid back. They're like tracing it. You know, they're tweezing. It hurts too, but I don't care about that. I'm asking more like, I don't want to noticeably have my eyebrows done. You know what I'm saying?
Why is this an issue in your life right now?
Because my eyebrows are getting bushy. The way I look at it, it's just maintaining your facial hair. Eyebrows are part of facial hair, no?
Yeah.
You're just looking for us to give you the go ahead to get
Yeah,
your
that's
eyebrows
all you're
done.
doing.
That is, yeah.
I'll give you the go ahead.
Would you say anything if I walked in looking
But
like...
you're not like you're just kind of a bushy guy.
Well,
He's
Right?
gonna,
Isn't he?
He's going to walk in with like 2 upside down Nike
Yeah,
above his,
that's
above
what I'm
his
afraid
eyes,
of.
like the Nike
Yeah,
symbol
yeah.
swooshes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tell him, like, listen close. Well, I'm going to do it over Christmas break so that if anything tragic goes wrong, it'll have a little time to grow back.
Like you have some thick hair too.
Yeah, I do.
Like you're like, you know, like if you stuck your head in a mop bucket, you would really fucking
Barely.
you would really sponge up that water. You know?
Yeah, I know. I seriously, I could, like, sit in the shower for, like, 10 seconds and, like, it
You're
won't
still not
feel wet.
It's crazy. Do you also have a permanent colic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you get that?
Yeah, I'm born with it.
Really?
That's how it works, dude. How'd you get that birthmark?
Did you ever? You're not born. Wait, are you born with permanent colic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No.
like the way your
That's a co-
follicles growing
Yeah.
on the top
Can't
of
you
your head.
fix it though?
To fuck it. Not really.
Well, now
I
it's
gel
you.
this thing and just boing, back.
Have you ever been self-conscious of your permanent colic?
I mean, not until you fucking mentioned it. Well, back in the day, if I would get like a buzz cut, it would really show. But now you can kind of mold it, you know, to look like it's like part of your style. But
Oh yeah. Well, what do you? I figure like buzz would be the only time you can't see the colic.
no, you definitely can. It's like it sticks out big time.
Yeah, but it's like a different.
Yeah, your whole hair's flat. Then you just got like 2 parts sticking out in front. It's tough to see my colic now. The longer it goes, you know, the more camouflage it gets.
I had that on my head as well as a kid. It's like back here, like in
Yeah,
a crown.
I had
and
one like that too.
Yeah, and I would always rock a buzz cut as a kid, and whenever it would grow in, I would get that same exact thing. Like it was almost like an alfalfa, like growing out of the back of my
Right.
head because the color.
How about the people like Patrick Williams and the Bulls, where they have like the different color?
For the colic?
I don't know if you call it a colic, but it's almost like a birthmark on your hair, where like your whole
Oh,
head will be
yeah.
black, and you have like a bleach blonde spot. I know a couple people like that.
Do you?
Yeah,
Sass has a
Shout out
spot
to
like that
them.
in the back of his head.
Oh really?
really.
Like on top?
Yeah, it's not that noticeable, but there's a
But
couple.
you noticed.
Yeah, well, he's talked about it too. I
Oh.
probably didn't notice before he said it.
Damn, I didn't know. Yeah. Like I've seen gray, but I guess it wasn't always.
No,
gray.
I know people full head of black hair, and it's like Slim Shady spot right on the side of their head.
Really?
Really, I'd color that if I were them.
Do you have any of those?
Walking around like that. No one wants to see that.
Put a hat on, you animal.
Do you have any like deep dark birthmarks?
I'm glad you asked. I don't. You're asking if I have one on my dick. I don't.
No, I don't. Why would I ask that? That's ridiculous.
Why would I ask that? No, not that I could think of. Do you?
No,
that you're willing
but
to
you know
tell
what I
us
mean. Like
about?
someone who's got a real dark one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
that-
buddy's got one. We call it. Like, he just calls it the chocolate brownie. Like, oh, if you lose a video game, you gotta like, you know, the one where you kids, you gotta fucking shove the chocolate brownie in his face.
Oh my
You know what I
God.
mean? It's like on his arm.
But
It's
some
not
are
anything
weird.
gross.
Some are like moles, and then some like they claim you were born with. They're just like a glorified freckle. But there's a lot of like some take up whole people's whole legs. You know?
Oh yeah, I got some of that. What's that thing that the model has? The skin thing. I got some of that.
Vitiligo.
Yeah, vitiligo. I got some of that.
Yeah, I know some people have that too. It's like on their finger for now, but it could spread. That's scary stuff.
I know. Mine's only like on my waist.
You really do have it?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's not like, you know, it's not visible.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
But you never know. You know what I mean?
You made fun of my birthmark. I feel like it's
How do
not
you
a
know?
level playing field making fun of your vitiligo.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. I'm not. It hasn't affected me yet. So.
Right.
But
Vitiligo survivor.
It could. What were you gonna say?
Well, how do you know you have it if you can't see it?
Well, it's like it's on my. I could see it.
He could see it.
Yeah,
to the
he can
naked
see
eye.
it.
Oh,
Like it's on my like my belt, like my waist.
Can I see it?
I mean,
Nice.
someday.
All right.
potentially. But yeah, I would say go ahead, go get your eyebrows done.
Okay, thank you.
But also, like, I'd also love to make fun of you for doing it too. Are you actually seriously considering it?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of insults lately.
Why? It's just their caterpillars?
Yeah, they're scaling up my forehead. I said like vines, wriggly.
Do you think so?
Well, this is like the same as the acting talk. It's like, oh, you don't know now, but if I'm like, hey, look up close, you'll be like, oh yeah, they are. Which I don't want to do that.
Magnifying glass to it.
Yeah, trust me.
That would be a different story. Yeah, well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten anything waxed?
No, I haven't.
I got my back waxed once.
How was it? Pain level?
Yeah, how'd that go?
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Just your back? Why not your chest too?
I was told you're not supposed to do that.
Why?
Like, just they like a little hair. You know what I mean? It's like,
oh, all right. What about
shows you're a man?
What about stomach then?
I mean, I also did it in senior year of high school. I was going to Cancun.
Oh, this is when Eddie.
It's exactly what one of my buddies did.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever did it.
Eddie.
This was double stud Ed.
Eddie's on steroids. Eddie took steroids.
That was senior year of college, Panama City
my
Beach.
Bad. Guys never even smoked weed. Only drug he did was steroids.
Well, Panama City Beach, it was fucking big year. Luke Bryan was playing at fucking Spinnaker.
How does that work? You do like a full cycle of steroids before going?
I only did it for like 2 weeks. I mean,
were you bigger?
Clearly didn't work.
Like, it didn't work? Well, I mean,
I didn't do it long enough.
But like usually you have a little pump maybe.
No, it was, I don't know. It hurts, dude. It was very painful.
Were you like injecting it into your ass? That's like Barry Bonds.
Did you have a buddy do it for you?
Yeah, and that was like the shadiest part. Like we were home for like winter break, and like my buddy who was like off the boat Polish, we're like in his fucking kitchen. I'm like, dude, can't we go to the bathroom? He's like, no, dude, my parents will know. That'd be weird if we go to the bathroom. I was like, well, I don't want them to walk in with you with a fucking syringe. You know what I mean? Like that would be worse than anything. And yeah, but we just did it right there in his fucking kitchen. I was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like that's
those are the drugs they don't warn you about in Dare.
No, but that's like to me, it's like that's like you're like there's benefits to that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Like that's the rationalization behind
right,
that.
smaller penis, higher voice.
Your balls.
Your smaller balls. Your dick's supposed to grow.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Supposedly.
That's not what happened with me.
Or like, remember?
I had never heard that before. Maybe I'll do a cycle.
Stu Feiner talked about
Steve Mahalik.
Yeah, Steve Mahalik.
Rest in peace.
And he
New All
said
Religions.
New All Religions. R.I.P. He said he was like constantly hard. He didn't have erection problems, so maybe that doesn't correlate to. I think Ken Seiko said in his book that it made it big. I don't know. Who knows? You're considering now?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just getting shots. It's a lot of work.
You got to get it through a syringe.
I feel like technology has like improved. I feel like there's ways to do steroids
creatine.
that aren't like
Yeah, but then
syringes
they
in the
say-
arms.
Doing it with a cream.
But then they say, that like the pills and shit like that fucks up your liver because you're not, you're digesting it instead of like putting it in your bloodstream. I don't know.
I could see that.
It's a long time. I was 22 years old. So yeah, 2 significant experiences for my spring break trips.
And you said on the topic of drugs, you said the only time you're going to smoke weed is if you ever encountered Joey Diaz.
Correct.
And he wants to smoke.
Correct.
I feel like you could definitely encounter Joey Diaz.
I feel like I can at this point too, right?
Eddie told me that when I was probably like 24, he was 26, and now it's like becoming a real possibility. That
So yeah,
he
I've
will
always held
someday.
hope. I've always held hope.
You could
But I feel like
you're
that's a
definitely
good
in
goal.
like the realm of being able, like at least close to
Yeah, so now
having
I'm
Joey
holding
Diaz
out.
come
I'm
in
holding
here.
out for that.
You literally just have to be in the same room. I feel like he'll smoke with a guy off the street, like, especially you. You know,
And like some background there. I've told the story on our old podcast. I never told it now, but like, we got fucking hair tested in high school.
yeah,
So like, you couldn't do it in high school.
You got hair tested
Hair
in high
tested
school?
in high school.
randomly
yeah.
too.
Random hair tests.
Wait,
Do you go to a
because
private school or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we got random hair tests, and it's like you're not fucking with that. Like that's that goes back months. Like whatever, it's just not worth it. And then I'm 18, and I'm like, I don't really feel like I need to. I'm like, I'm cool drinking whatever. And then it's like almost became like a race. Like man, I wonder how long I could hold out. And then I'm like, well, fuck, I think Joey Diaz. Now I'm like, that's how I want the cherry to be popped.
Do you though? Because he's a pro, and you're going to be in the corner tweaking while he's telling stories. You're going to be.
Well, now my life revolves around content, so
that would be that would make it even better.
It'll be good content.
Yeah, Eddie freaks out his first time getting high. I mean, for us, not for you. You're gonna be pale, puking in the corner with the giggles.
No, you think I'd be doing that?
I don't know. They say like your first time you can't get high, isn't that right? So I feel like
it's different for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like weed has evolved so much that
like
little
you could
Eddie
just do
be
like
on his
an edible
ass.
or something, right?
I wouldn't do that.
I
your
wouldn't
first
start
time.
with that.
Really?
No.
Nah, you need like a nice.
That's like equivalent to doing steroids as your first drug.
you need like a blunt, right? It's like a fucking.
Eddie with the
You
blunt.
think fucking Dro or you think Kush, bro?
I'm a big Dro guy. the Kush is too strong. I like a mellow high.
But no, it's not. There was a point where I was like, I didn't really like stoner culture. Does that make sense?
No.
Like I never really liked that, and I was like, man, I'm fucking pretty lazy, and I like to eat as it is. Like I'd worry that I just like mold into that couch too, so that kind of threw me off too.
Oh yeah.
I never wanted to do it because of that. Do you agree? Do you like stoner culture?
No, I had the same exact thought as you, except I wound up smoking weed as I got older.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. Now it's at this point, it's like I see all these dudes that like, at the office in New York. It's like, man, that seems like it'd be pretty fun.
There was a period of time, in my opinion, like years back, where it became like nauseating the stoner culture, and now I feel like it's just so big that it's like not even a culture. It's just like a way of. Just like a part of our normal lives. Now that it's basically legal, but those times when it was like still very legal, it was a whole fucking culture.
Yeah. No, for sure, and that's what. Yeah, like the people. I don't know. Whatever. I don't want people to think I'm sticking my nose up at the weed guys.
Say it.
I'm really not though. I mean, for a lot of people, it's great. Like it helps you cope with shit, and like there's a lot of benefits, but.
Yeah.
That's just my story.
A nice bowl at the end of the night or something. Maybe not at work,
So you're a pothead, correct?
That's a strong word, but no, I like it. I treat it at like the end of the night. I'll do it sometimes, before bed. But I'm not like waking and baking. That's crazy. No,
he's got like a membership card for the place next door.
Oh, do you?
Well, that's just like responsible financing. You get 20% off your fifth purchase.
Well, what do you think about people who wake and bake?
I don't know how you go on with the rest of your day. It puts you in like a fucking world. I don't know. To each his own, but
yeah,
it's just very intense. I feel like.
Can you speak on this, or you get deported? I honestly don't know how it works.
I think I can speak on it. Yeah, I'm mostly like when I'm hungover guy because my stomach's always brutal. So one just brings me back to normal, and I can actually eat again.
Me and Greer shared a fat joint last night. Ordered Papa John's. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's sick. All right then. I think our job here is done. Machine Gun, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
Have you done a pod yet?
I did the yak the one day.
Oh, that's right.
I've said like 20 words.
Well, welcome. This is like a lot of people's first podcast, I feel like, at this company too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's only fitting. And then you guys will, great job, I guess. Right?
Thank you.
And
thank you.
I guess this will be the last one till the end of the year, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? These are off the cuff. But I think it seems like people are enjoying them, so we'll stick with them here and there. We'll mix them in.
Yes.
What are you laughing at?
No, just the comment section is great on YouTube. Every now and then there's some username that says Greer who says, I love these guys, bring them back. So
there we go.
Yeah, I'm going to comment on this one. Fucking
Please
love
do.
that Greer guy.
Please do. All right, then. That's it for today, everybody. Thank you for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.